fall from your eyes.
We live in a world with necessity and hunger. Yet there are people that are dedicated to feeding the physical and spiritual needs of those around the world. With that being said, our good friend J. Ramos, president of Proyecto Mision, is here with us today.
How you doing, David?
Good, how about you?
Good, doing great. Thanks for having us.
All right, so tell us a little bit about yourself.
Sure. So I'm from New York.
Awesome.
And husband and father to two beautiful children, Jaden and Milani.
Okay, you say you're from New York. What part specifically?
I'm from Brooklyn, the borough of Brooklyn.
Okay, awesome. So we have something in common.
Yes,
then.
the capital of New York City.
All right, so I must admit, I haven't met too many people that are taller than me. And you, when I saw you, you were significantly taller than me.
6'3" to be exact.
Oh, wow, awesome.
Yeah.
Do you play any sports?
In high school, I played some basketball.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, but
awesome.
nothing other than that.
So do you follow sports now, or?
Yeah, I follow basketball. Obviously, baseball is what I pretty
Awesome.
much
So
follow.
what are the teams that you're following now?
You know, of course, the New York Yankees.
You got to be a Yankee fan.
Well, let's leave that there, you know?
Oh, yeah, I know. A lot of people. So, you said you were a pastor's son.
Yes, pastor's son. Been in church pretty much all my life. So I grew up in church around different ministers and missionaries that came in my church from around the world.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that because you said you have children, and I have a daughter as well. You know, and my wife and I were just talking the other day, and we wanted to set a pattern, or we wanted to set the bar high for our children. And it's funny that you mentioned that you had pastors and leaders and ministers in your church that you admired. We had a conversation offset, and we were talking about the different things that influenced us. And as a father, how important is that in your children's lives to set that mold or that standard high?
You know, not only should we be great role models, but I think mentorship is something that's really important.
Yeah.
Right? Young kids nowadays need mentors. That's some of the things that we focus on Project Mission, is to have mentors, people who are actually mentor children, mentor youth, especially in the tri-state area as well.
Okay, so what do you see? How do you see the world today? Because I ask this question to everyone, and everyone has different opinions, and everyone has a different take on how they see the direction they see the world going in today. So how does the world look like through J. Ramos' eyes?
You know, I'm very optimistic. You know, I think that there's still a lot of ground to gain, but that just means that there's more work for us to do, an opportunity for us to advance the kingdom, which is important.
Awesome. So tell us, what do you do secularly, or what do you do for work?
I'm in the financial industry. I work with corporate clients, and that's what I do pretty much on 9 to 5.
Okay. I think it's something that we also were talking about offset, which was very interesting. And I think we should have had our interview offset, because we had so many interesting conversations. And is that you were able to translate your secular job or your work into the ministry. So can you tell, especially our younger audience, can you tell them how important it is to finish school? How important it is to use the talents that the Lord has given you to work eventually in the kingdom of the Lord?
You know, I use the example of David, right? God anointed David to be king. So not only are we anointed for spiritual things, but we're also anointed for leadership. We're anointed for secular things as well, to become business owners, to become entrepreneurs. I strongly believe in that. It's a character, something that's within us that cannot be explained. So what I do is that I take techniques and things that I've learned in the professional world, and I apply it to the ministry, and I also apply it to the nonprofits that I work with.
Well, I think that's very essential to our younger generation now. I think a lot of people are looking for role models in this society. It's something that I was telling a friend of mine yesterday, was that we emulate, or our younger generation emulates a lot of the drug lords, and they have a lot of t-shirts printed and a lot of hats, but no one wants to follow the Martin Luther Kings of this time, and no one wants to follow the Barack Obamas of this time and the leaders of this time. I don't see a lot of t-shirts printed with their faces on it. So I think it's very important that men such as yourself would rise and start an initiative like this. I would like you to tell us a little bit more about the mission or Proyecto Mision, and what is it?
Martin Luther King Day.
Awesome.
I think we need more young people that have dreams, but not only have dreams, but have the drive to see those dreams come through.
I'm the lover of a beauty. I'm the father of blessings. I'm the singer of a love song. Is that all I'm good for? This is who I am. Oh, this is who I am. So take me and make me something so much more.